When Sakura got the candy?
I got it!
Because the other two just don't make sense.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
Right.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was... Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, because you lied. Hiro.
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
Well, it's hard. Like, we could have believed you if you said this to us, but you lied. So it's much harder to believe you now.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Yeah, you know what, Hiro? I agree.
You are hostile.
I guess.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Show it to us.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shining message
At
even
the scene
be?
of the crime, she had written out Toko.
How did you know about that?
Right?
How did you know you weren't allowed near the crime?
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
You didn't see that.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
Yeah, but he didn't.
See? See? Toko did it.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
Hiro.
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hiro.
Hiro, hold on.
Yeah.
When did you see that dying message of hers?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, when did you?
Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
You weren't allowed near the crime scene if you remember this.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Hold on. When Kyoko found the magazine and the dying message in it, it was under the magazine shelf, on the magazine shelf. It was on the magazine shelf. Yeah.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking
So
through the
did
shelf,
he write
I
a
found the
message in it and then
magazine
put
with
it
the
back?
dying message on it.
No. Did Hiro do this?
I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Hiro, it really doesn't. There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that definitely contradicts what Hiro told us. Yeah. Make your argument. Look at all the good people that are gone. Magazine dying message.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when
So I think that's,
found the
first of all,
dying
we know
message.
that's wrong, so we're gonna have to
It
hit that
was
with that
only
as well.
after the investigation had begun.
Oh, sorry, I
found the
fucked up.
magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
And then we could probably, like...
Pulled it out. I saw
Hold on,
her
I think I know what to
final
do.
words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
It doesn't. The magazine dying message isn't the message we're gonna be using, though. When he saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at that time, where was the magazine? On the shelf. So let's change it to the shelf.
Dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out...
So let's speed this up then, and we can go to where the body was found, right? Or was that
I
like
can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
right here? Yeah, right under it as well. That slowdown time thing I'm using all the time. I don't even care. Like, I know it, like, it can be skillful to not use it, but like, yeah, I'm not
When
even.
Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
I just noticed all the hieroglyphs in the background now.
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah, for sure. Like, he wasn't there.
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is.
What?
Toko.
Are you okay?
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Yeah, I kind of agree, Toko.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote
Yeah,
that
I
message
don't
in the
think I don't
first
think
place?
I don't think she did. I don't think she did. Believe it or not, I don't think she did.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
Well, if you say so, Hero, but like honestly, like it doesn't look that way, does it?
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Without a doubt? No, I absolutely doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Sakura didn't write the message. Wait, this is already? Oh no.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Did I accidentally press negative? Is that what I did? Is that was not my bad? I didn't mean to press anything like special abilities. Like I kind of like doing that. If I pressed the special abilities there, I apologize. I think I probably did.
I'm
Apologies.
completely unconvinced
For myself,
that
I like doing that
Sakura
normally.
wrote that dying message.
I'm completely yes. Yeah, I am too. I am too. It doesn't make any sense. And like Hero knowing about it as well is still like ultimately like one of the most suspicious things in the game so far.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. Both of her hands were completely free of blood.
True. Yep. That is another thing I didn't think about. Yep. Oh, Chihiro.
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah. Fold those arms, Kyoko.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
It's over. It's over now.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Okay, Hero? Okay? You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Wait. This is just it? This is just it?
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
At least he's not the dumbest person ever, you big nerd.
And when I got there,
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well.
Okay.
Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy.
Oh, sure, thanks.
that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence.
Yeah, awkward silence is awful. I hate awkward silence.
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the
Wait, so-
Monokuma bottle from the shelf.
But
and
I don't think
smashed
that
it across her head.
killed. I don't think that killed her though. I think we're gonna find out this didn't kill her.
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that.
Yeah, I'm not convinced you're the killer though, Hero. I think we officially find out you're not the
Once
killer
it was
now.
over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Toko, it'd be pretty crazy if someone actually killed like someone like that, right? Like, imagine being a killer.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
I mean, she's not wrong. It's gonna happen if we find out who the actual killer is.
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it Hiro doesn't make sense? What do you have to do after writing the message? Why the magazine was hidden? Why did he use Sakura's finger? Why the magazine was hidden? Yeah, why would he hide the magazine back? Why would he hide it?
I got it!
Yeah, why would he hide the magazine
That's
if he wanted
true.
people to find it?
Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden.
Yeah.
Does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
So someone did hide it.
Really?
He's lying. He's gotta be lying.
The only two liars here are Toko and Bagajunk. I don't think anyone else here is a liar.
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Yeah, it doesn't benefit him in any way. Oh, there's Mondo.
He's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
Exactly that.
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I know him a look, it wasn't you.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Someone who wouldn't like what was had been written.
I got it!
Toko.
It had to be Toko, right?
Yeah. Toko.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
It was Toko.
Right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait, but more important,
What's more important than this?
that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
I'm not, I'm not sure. I don't agree.
Hero just admitted it.
No.
That's right. I killed her.
You attacked her for sure. So it's gonna be hard to like trust you after this.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
Yeah, but like the thing, like, I think this game is very good at like picking its spots where like to like reveal a lot of information, and like they don't just reveal stuff without like having like a weird purpose behind it. There's definitely more, like there's definitely more to this than just a bottle of crack killing him.
What do you mean?
What he means is that
Her.
Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Why would you not believe it? That sounds like a killer speaking.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
So we're gonna have to get through this as well.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. I agree. I just have to prove that. I keep like not much else I can say other than I agree. I think he definitely thinks that he did it. Status Sakura's body, yellow powder, Kyoko's examination summary.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
Hold on a second. Two blows to the head, yeah. That's where we're looking at this then.
See? Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
Hiro really is the killer.
Hiro hit Sakura, that's for sure, but that doesn't end there. There's something that proves that the wounds on her, the wounds on her head.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
And then
You hit
Kyoko
her
asks,
from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer.
yeah, okay, we know what we have to
I
do.
didn't want to, but I grabbed a Monokuma and I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her from, and you only hit.
Yeah, just once.
After the first swing, and
She went limp.
See?
I skip past again. I don't know how I keep doing this. I know how I keep
I
doing
didn't
this.
want to, but I grabbed
It
a
just,
Monokuma
it
and hit
happens
Ogre
fairly
from
fast.
behind.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her
Here we
once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Yep, we know that she hit, that there was 2 blows to the head.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Oh, no one asked for your input, but yes, we will believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
From a Monokuma bottle, which means there was 2 Monokuma bottles that were used that time, and then someone hid the little other Monokuma piece, maybe?
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
Heck yeah.
There's something very
There's 2 missing,
suspicious
yeah,
about
there's 2
those
missing
bottles.
places here as well.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
Yeah, and I'm thinking someone probably hid the chess
That was
piece.
the bottle Hiro hit Sakura
Or-
with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
And that's why it's heavier, because there's other pieces of those bottles mixed in.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
The correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I feel like it's starting to become clearer. The connection must be, it's the object the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Oh, here we go, okay. Chess piece. Oh no, we need to E, we need E, we need E. P? Wait, do not, isn't, no, another S, sorry, I'm an idiot. E. And E. There we go.
Now I understand.
That was probably the easiest one we've done so far, just because we knew what was coming
Chess
already.
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Oh yeah, no one asked for your input.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain.
Get her.
In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
No, she's right here, Hina. Hello, how are you?
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah, this game is set in Japan.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean.
Well, it's on record now, so...
So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to...
How is it clear?
Oh, I skipped a accident.
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Maybe then I won't. No, I will understand, Kyoko. It was broken. It was completely intact. It was excited. It was broken, right? That's what we're looking at? Like, we're not trying to be... Yeah.
I got it!
Let's not be
The
silly about
bottle
it.
must have been broken,
What makes you so sure?
because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
And that is the experiment we did. Remember with the scales?
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
Kyoko and I figured out before. Yeah, we know what it is. The experiment. This one, right?
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime.
We kind of surmised this. We didn't surmise it that it would be like the absolute reasoning for like there being like the killer at the scene. I thought it was just like someone's gonna be lying about it, but we did kind of surmise this in a way.
But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles. But when they did,
I keep skipping your I'm so
left
sorry.
behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
They just did it in a panic, like you would, like as you would. You wouldn't like just be like, oh, this is like this goes together, because then it'd look even more tampered.
Why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
I had to pause the game for a second, and like I realized that it doesn't pause when you go to the screen.
Was used the second time
That could have been disastrous. I literally had to just check something on the computer to see if it was still recording for a second. The bottle removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow.
So the first one, but do we know conclusively that like the first one didn't kill him or was just knocked her out? Like we can't really say that for sure yet,
Wouldn't
right?
you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
Hopefully there is.
You killed her. I'm sure of it.
Get her, Hiro. So now Hiro's like completely like gone away from the whatchamacallit.
Until 2 seconds
the confession.
ago, you were claiming you killed
Yeah.
her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
He's a good guy. He's a normal good guy. Normal good guy.
I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
We don't need your input. Just be quiet there.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
So was Toko the one hiding in the locker?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone.
Dude, this is an important
Toko
piece
had
of information to
disappeared.
forget. This is super important.
You just now decided to share that with us?
Yeah, I agree with Tagami.
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Not understandable. We're not letting you off the hook with that one. That was very silly.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
Stop talking about yourself like this.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
The locker.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She's left there for anyone to find. A new element that has been added to the bullet time battles. A new element this late into the game? So far, you've probably been pressing the triangle button during your final strike without a second thought, but from now on, you're only going to pay a little extra attention when you're finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. You'll select it the same way during the non-stop debate. Simply press the L1 button. Also like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless, just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you. Halfway? Then good luck and have fun.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing.
I'm pressing the. I think I'm pressing the wrong reload button.
You. It's a lie.
Final strike with what?
It's enough.
Figure on the floor. Locker handprints. Yeah.
This should prove it.
Yeah. Yep. That's what we said. Locker handprints.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Wait, like she has like little dainty hands though,
then.
so.
Let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Kya.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Oh yeah, maybe actually like it might actually be a good idea to get her how do I say it, like for him to say it?
Okay, it's my handprint.
There we go. Yep.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
And it's sad to say that that's the position that she's in with her own personal self now, that she can like just accept this because this boy said it.
Then you killed Sakura.
No, I swear, there's no way.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again?
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on.
I mean, that's kind of terrifying too. Like, if I would be kind of scared of Sakura as well. I can understand that.
So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling.
A month?
And when I turned around,
Sakura's. Oh my god.
Sakura, covered in blood.
Yep, that would terrify me too.
Right